What's up, y'all? I'm Lawrence St. Victor, and welcome to Fit Check, where we talk artistry and fitness. Today, we're at the beautiful home of Malcolm Goodwin. You know him as Shay Daniels on Breakout Kings, Clive on Izombie. His film credits include Run All Night, Leatherheads, The Long Shots, American Gangster. Yo, this dude gets it in. Let's find out what inspires him artistically and what motivates him to stay fit. Let's go.
I was born in Harlem, but when I was, 6 months, we moved to Brooklyn. And I lived in Brooklyn until I was 11, and then we moved back to Harlem.
You know, from doing research, my ears to the street, I heard that you always had 16 bars ready to go.
In the 90s, we went to high school in the 90s, especially the early 90s. You had 16 bars ready to go.
You got 16 right now?
I do got 16.
Will you bless Fit Chat with 16? Will you bless Fit Chat?
Listen, man, I'm not sure. I hope you got some lens cleaner because there's a lot of dust on these rhymes, man. Schizo is no friend of ya. How you see me on the cinema, I'm here to finish her and wet that ass like an enema. I raise the temperature with lyrical knots that I bust in your guts. Now watch me shine like I'm Jeffrey Rush. 91! That was 1991.
Why was that so ready, though?
I have no idea because you took me back, dude.
And let's go back a little before that. Tell me the significance of Dr. Charles Drew.
Well, I grew up with a stutter and stammer, hardcore speech impediment, and it went away when I had to portray, not went away, but playing Dr. Charles Drew during Black History Month in elementary school. Everybody was just like, what? But that was the first time we've heard you talk without stuttering or stammering.
So when was it where you were like, I love acting?
10th grade. That's when the decision was made. It was Talent Unlimited High School. It was Julia Richmond High School that had Talent Unlimited program. I did a monologue. I worked on that monologue so hard. And the reaction from the class, and I remember the people crying and clapping in class. And once I saw that response and once I felt lost in that performance, I was just like, I like that feeling.
So then how does SUNY Purchase, Conservatory of Theater Arts and Film at SUNY Purchase, come into play?
I loved it, dude. It was great. I mean, for me, I came there with 6-7 years of life experience outside of school. So I went there, it was a clear choice. You know, I went there to have a safe place to fail and figure things out. You know, and try to find what it is that I do, what is my lane. You know, I never was one of these actors like, I can do everything, anything, give it to me. No, I can't do everything. There are certain things that I can do, and those certain things I want to do, I want to master. I want to do them extremely well.
Describe to me what it's like to prepare a cosplay-loving rookie homicide cop who works with a zombie who he thinks is a psychic on Izombie. How do you create and prepare that world?
It's the writing. I always tell people, like, it's the words on the paper. I just say the words. So, dude, it was one of the most fun I had at an audition.
What was the breakdown? They said Shaft, Jordan Peele, and Cleavon Little from Blazing Saddles. So you take that?
Yeah. So I take that. Yeah. So I'm taking Cleavon Little's smile. Shaft is a badass.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a bad boy, very, very serious. Want to get it done. You know, I said there's going to be a lot of times where, so it doesn't look like Clive has egg on his face, he has to react in a way that is honest, comical at times, but as alive as Jordan Peele brings to the characters that he plays. That's what I went with, man. Just was like, I'm just gonna, bring my imagination to the scenes and we'll see what happens.
So today, what would you say is your acting technique or method?
I would say the biggest difference from me performing from my earlier years to now is I always created the character outside of myself. So what I do now is I build it around me. I have to use myself.
You box. You fight. You box.
Yeah,
you train
I box.
as a boxer. Dude.
I love the workout, dude. It's the thing is you have to stay, what we do, you got to stay in shape. And also I'm an asthmatic, so I have to keep my cardio going. I have to stay active, and I got to do something that's not going to bore me. Running on a treadmill is boring for me. That's just me. It's just boring.
Yeah.
So I have to do something where I feel like I'm building a skill or I'm working a technique that I enjoy.
What's in your fridge? What's your nutrition like?
High proteins and vegetables. My wife was a vegetarian for years, so which pretty much made me a vegetarian.
Right.
Yeah, so we're mindful. I'm not gonna say I have the best diet because I do. I gotta get that. I gotta get that egg McMuffin from Mickey D's, and I go for it. But I make sure that I earn it.
Yes.
I earn it. Though.
Yes.
Yeah.
You burn them calories.
I burn those calories.
Yes.
Yeah. And if I and then I'll do it.
As an actor, this industry, right? How do you keep yourself inspired and motivated to just keep going?
But it starts with the people that I surround myself with. But also, I'm always excited, man. Every opportunities, man. I know. I guess it's from where I come from. It's like I see negative. The business this ain't negative compared to the negative that I know growing up in Brooklyn, Harlem. You know, it's gonna be bumpy. It's gonna be bumpy, and I can survive those bumps. You know, I'm built for this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm built for this, and being built for it is dealing with all the negativity or whatever, and not letting it affect you in that way.
Through this conversation, a theme is coming up for me, which is perseverance. Perseverance. A kid who had a speech impediment, a stuttering problem, does acting to overcome that problem.
Yeah.
A dude who may be asthmatic decides to go into a sport that is like one of the most I mean, the training for a boxer is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's like you see a challenge, and instead of falling back on it, you see it as an opportunity to run right through it. I love it. I love it. And now I want to get a little bit of what you got. So you're going to teach me how to box a little bit.
Yeah.
You hit the bag a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna do some boxing 101.
And I'm built for that.
And you yes, you are.
I'm built for that. All right, let's do it, man. Let's get it
man.
in. Let's get it in. All right, Malcolm, what are we doing today?
Well, actually, this is my workout before my workout. We do some jump roping, we do some heavy bag work, we do some speed bag. So yeah, man, we're just gonna have a good time with it, man. Just have a good time being pugilist.
Yes. Yeah, that's. I don't know what that means. we gonna box.
We gonna do that.
Let's get it in.
Standing, the way I like to stand is, imagine like a straight line, and your toe is on this side of the line, and the back foot is on the other side. Just jab it. Just jab. Just across. And we call it like, you know, putting out the cigarette. Boom. Come into the hooks. Just clipping it. And turning your body into it, but always making sure you're guarded on it. There you go. There you go. And bring your jab. When you do it, just make sure the jab is over here. Is when you protect yourself, because if it's in your face, someone can go like this and make you punch yourself. Nice. Nice. Yeah, and you see what happens like when you punch and you're dropping your guards. You're dropping your guards on the punch, and that's the main thing. You just want to keep a habit of keeping it there. Boom. There you go. We'll go. There you go. And remember, you know, you see what happening? Every time you drop it, you know, that's why you start out slow, because this can't happen. Boom, the hook's fine too. Turn it. Like that. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Malcolm, thank you so much for letting me get my Rocky on. It was so dope. I learned a lot from you. We got it in this workout. Y'all, he's so dope. Please follow him. His information's in the description below. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and share. See you next time.